Come to your mat on your knees and begin to move with the knowledge of your own strength. Inhale your fingertips behind the back of your head. Lift your chest, lift your gaze, and take a breath. Release your arms to your lap. Just notice how the body feels, connecting with the breath. Inhale your arms overhead, fingertips reach towards the tops of your shoulders, lifting your gaze, opening your heart, connecting to the breath. Hands release to your lap, and inhale your arms again, overhead, temple fingers, noticing, feeling, and releasing, folding forward, pushing down to the earth, resting in child pose, stacked fists, forehead on your fists. At any time that you're uncomfortable, choose the shape of child pose that suits your body. You can widen your knees and rest in a wide-legged child pose. Just sigh it all out, connecting with the breath. Preparing to reboot and revitalize the body with simple yin postures. Lift and come back up to your knees and prepare for your first posture, caterpillar pose. There are many options for this posture, but we'll begin by exploring a supported caterpillar pose. If you have a long bolster or some folded blankets or pillows, you can place it lengthwise across or down your legs. You can sit on the edge of a folded blanket to lift your hip and tilt your pelvic bone forward. You can lower the torso over the top of the bolster or blankets. It takes a while to find what's comfortable for your body. You need to try different props, different movements, different placements of your props to find just what suits your shape. You can rest your forehead on the low side of a block or stacked fists. Again, whatever feels comfortable or right for your body. Eventually, you'll settle into the pose and find stillness. Another option is to remove the support of the bolster away from you and just lengthen the spine. Let the torso fold forward. Find the arm placement on your toes, your ankles, or just stack your fists and let your forehead rest on your fists. Again, you can also use a bolster on the high side, low side, or medium side to rest your forehead. If this shape feels comfortable for your body, reconnect with the breath now. Let the body soften. Let your body find stillness. Let your body connect with the breath. Yin postures are passive, but there is a practice to finding silence, finding stillness. Observe your inhale and your exhale. Let the breath be soft. Let the breath be seamless as it nourishes you and offers you energy and peace. Slowly release from the pose. Engage the belly, arms alongside the ears, and allow yourself to lift up. Soles of your feet on the mat. Just rock your knees from right to left, offering a little movement to your body. Preparing for your second pose, shoelace pose. Sit in a Sukhasana for a moment and then cross your right leg over your left, stacking your knees, placing a blanket in between the knees for support if there's any bone on bone. Settle in. You can also sit on a blanket if you need to elevate the hips. Just find comfort in the pose. Hold on to your ankles and begin to fold forward. Again, you can stack your fists, resting your forehead on stack fists. Your hands can be on the mat. You can also use a block on the medium side or the low side to receive your forehead. It takes a few tries to find just what prop helps you feel most comfortable. And when you do, just offer your body stillness. If folding forward is difficult, you can keep your hands alongside your hips and just keep the chest and the torso erect and still receive the same benefits of the shoelace pose. Rest, find your comfort, and then find stillness. No weight in your knees, connecting to the breath, letting the breath calm you, letting the breath center you. Stretching until the stretch reaches all the deep tissues of the body. And keeping the breath natural, not forced, a gentle rhythm. We're holding each posture for about 1.5 minutes, so when you're ready to release, soles of your feet on the mat. Rock your knees from right to left, Sukhasana again, and this time your left knee crosses over your right. Remember that you can use the support of a blanket in between your knees if there's any bone on bone discomfort, or you can sit on the edge of a blanket to elevate your hips. You can rest your forehead on stacked fists or on a block, or you can even keep your spine straight with your hands behind you. Your hands can also move to the sides, letting your head fold forward and feeling the deep stretch. Feel both of your buttocks grounded, inviting the breath to keep you calm, inviting the stretch to go a little bit deeper. If you fidget or feel distracted, remind yourself to come back to the breath. Using the breath to help you soften a little bit more, to keep you focused. Slowly pushing the earth away, making sure that your body feels safe and good, and placing the soles of your feet on the mat as you rock your knees from right to left, and then preparing for your next posture. Threading the needle, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, Inhaling your right arm and letting it come through as you thread it through right underneath your chest. Your left fingertips can walk ahead of you, or they can bind behind you. Again, whatever feels most comfortable for your body. Your right cheek is on the mat, and begin to relieve any tension from the shoulder blades, from the back, from the arms. It's a simple twist. It's a twist that even beginner yogis can shape themselves into. It helps improve your digestion. So find the pose, settle into the pose, no pressure in your neck or head, and then find the breath. Slowly begin to push the earth away and return to your table position. Sit on your knees and just notice how the body feels, connecting with the breath, and prepare for thread the needle on the opposite side. Return to tabletop. Inhale your left arm out to the side. Come down on your left shoulder. Your cheek is turned. Your right fingertips walk up towards the front of the mat if that's comfortable for you. Or perhaps on this side, a gentle bind behind your back feels right. Stretch and broaden the back. Release any tension you have in the shoulders or the neck or the upper arms. Improve your digestion. Put no pressure on your neck or your head. And recommit to the breath. Settle in, soften the breath, let it be seamless, let it be even, and find stillness. Slowly begin to push the earth away. Come back on your knees. Reconnect with your breath. Inhale and exhale. Return to a table position, wrists under shoulders, knee under hip, and prepare for sleeping swan. Your right knee moves forward. Find a blanket if there's any discomfort under the right thigh or the hip. You can place it there. At first, lengthen the spine, and then begin to fold forward. You can rest your forehead on your block or your stacked fists. The spine is lengthened. The toes can lift and lengthen the extended leg. Settle in. Connect again to the breath. Find your edge. Let your hips be comfortable, the balance of weight between right and left hip. And just settle in. You can flex your forward foot. It helps alleviate any discomfort in your knee. And as you find a comfortable position for this sleeping swan, find stillness. Begin to release and bend and lift and lower the right leg, just offering some circulation to the body as you prepare for sleeping swan on the opposite side. Moving the left knee forward as you extend the right leg behind you. Keeping the spine at first tall and erect, just connecting with the heart. Placing a blanket underneath your left hip to help level out your hip bones. And then coming down, letting the torso release forward. Using a block to receive your forehead or stacked fists, finding what's comfortable for your body, your shape. Settling into the mat, finding your edge, finding stillness with the support of the breath. Softening the muscles, knowing that everything that is happening at this moment is okay, that you were meant to be at practice today. Revitalizing yourself, rebooting yourself, allowing the chi energy to nourish you and to support you. Being aware of all feelings that surface, noticing these feelings, connecting to these feelings, acknowledging these feelings. Stay in this posture for as long as you'd like. And when you're ready to release, offer the left leg some movement by rotating the knee, lifting and lowering. And then letting your body come down to the mat on your back to prepare for a Shavasana. Allowing yourself to know all truths that appear and all subtle messages that your body manifests as your mind rests. Living from a place of awareness, truthfulness, and stillness. Slowly release from your Shavasana. Come to a fetal position for a moment. Rest, thanking yourself, acknowledging the present moment. Coming up to sit on your heels again. Letting your hands crisscross over your heart. Feeling the universe.